The next point I want to cover is opportunity. In the AEC industry, there's one thing that we see a lot of, and that's problems. People bring us problems every day to solve. Those people that become great leaders in the AEC industry are the people that have the ability to see the opportunity in every problem and every situation that's brought to them. Instead of looking at a problem and saying, wow, this is awful, they say, wow, where's the opportunity in this situation? They look for what's right instead of what's wrong. And if you do this, it will have a monumental impact on not only your career, but your life as well. And I'm going to give you 2 questions that you can ask yourself in every situation to maintain an opportunistic mindset. I use these myself hundreds of times a day, and they've been extremely helpful to me. The first question is, where's the opportunity in this situation? What is this question forcing you to do? It's forcing you to have an opportunistic mindset at all times. Something happens, the first thing you ask is, where's the opportunity in this situation? It forces you to look for opportunity. And you may look hard, and you may not find one. And if you don't find one, then you go on to the second question. And the second question is, where can I or we learn from this situation? So if you can't find an opportunity, you want to still maintain a positive mindset by saying, well, how can I learn from this? Then you can take what you've learned and apply it in future situations to avoid another problem like the one that you had. Let me give you some different examples of how these questions might be used. Let's say you're working on a project. It's a big project. You have a small team of people, maybe 5 to 7 people. A team member that's integral to the project leaves, or they leave the company, or they leave the project for whatever reason. The initial reaction could be, oh, this is awful. This project is going to die. Something's going to happen. The budget's going to get blown. Or you could take an opportunistic approach and say, where's the opportunity in this person leaving? Maybe we can have someone else step up and develop their leadership abilities. Maybe we can bring this other young engineer or architect onto the team who we really wanted to get involved in projects like this. Then all of a sudden you have a whole different perspective. Let me give you another example, more technical. Let's say you're working on a project and you need a certain material, and that material is not available for weeks or months. The first reaction you might have is, oh my goodness, this is going to slow up the whole construction schedule and blow our budget. What are we going to do? Or you could say, where's the opportunity in this situation? Maybe we can actually find a material that's cheaper or more effective. And then maybe you'll find one. But you won't find one if you don't take that approach. And one other story I'll give you about myself is when I started my company, where I was working with inspiring engineers and helping them with their career development, I went to interview with a large company to try to give them my services. And the interview went horrible. They told me that they had everything they needed in a large company. They didn't need my services. So when I walked out of that building, I asked myself that first question: where's the opportunity in this situation? And what I thought was, if large companies have all those resources, maybe I need to focus on smaller companies. I ended up going back to my office and making a phone call that got me my first big project with a smaller company. It was because I maintained that opportunistic mindset. So you can decide right now to start looking for opportunities in every situation by focusing on the positive and overlooking the negative, and using those 2 questions to do so. Trust me, these 2 questions can change everything for you.